And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
158.
A first carry here for Ty Montgomery. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he'll get it up near the 30. Yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here. Rodgers with a keeper. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
Okay, I'll admit it. I'm a little surprised by that call. 2nd and inches. It did what it was intended, but it felt like it was a free play waiting to happen. I thought they might take a shot.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
319. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down. Hold. Check 4.
Nelson, the man in motion right. And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now Rodgers. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Rodgers to Cobb, good for a Green Bay first. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Looks for Nelson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamar Taylor, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Let's go!
first carry now. This is Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
319! 319!
Slot man moves right. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 47 yards. They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal.
319! Hey, 88! 88!
Here is Montgomery on 3rd and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Ty Montgomery taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. Crosby on now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And some big-time hitting going on there. He is knocked to the ground. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. First down, Kaiser. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On second down, Johnson. 36-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Come on, flex round, flex round. Flex round, flex round.
Here's Kaiser. And he'll be shoved to the turf that time at the 46. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
First down carry here for Johnson. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Come on, let's go. Ohio. Ohio.
They go to Johnson again. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Let's go. Ohio. Come on, let's go.
They'll hand it off now. Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Kenny Clark busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Now a 10th carry for Johnson, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. To throw, Kaiser. And he fires one that's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense.
319. Get reset. Easy. Hey, 88. Hey, check 24. Watch
And with a play clock about to expire, Mike McCarthy's going to take a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And with a 3rd and 14, we have 6 defensive backs out there now defensively.
Box it, box it, box it, box it. 319. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Zoom, zoom. Check.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to air one out. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Fielded at about the 28. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he is going to be knocked flat on his back. Oh, big hit right at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Flex round! Flex round! Let's go!
Now Kaiser. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Kaiser. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Kaiser and the offense staying put. They're going for it.
Let's go! Brad 38!
Kaiser to throw for it on 4th. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And the wideout in motion. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Randall Cobb, 72 yards. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Crosby on now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They hustle to the line offensively. Kaiser urging them to move faster. Again, it's Johnson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Off the play fake, Kaiser. And an alley to run. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Ohio! Ohio! Come on, let's go! 38!
Kaiser on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the 1st half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. To throw is Kaiser. Going long for Coates. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the 1st half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments.